So, hello everyone. Before starting this video, I really want to tell you that please spare me for the mistakes because these are few of my beginning videos and my English is not very fluent and not great also, so please bear that. All I wanted to say is that I'm making these videos, or rather I should say podcasts, because I really realized in this lockdown that I've been working a lot in my academics, like my studies, and I've tried working in my physical ways, but I don't think that I've worked more in the mental aspect of my life. So I focus more on that, and I realized that there's a lot and a lot to discover, and I really wanted to share with you guys. Kind of making these videos make me realize points that I don't see when I'm in my head. So let's get started. In last podcast I discussed that we need to learn how to think. For those who haven't seen my last podcast, please visit it, as it's just a few minutes video, and I think that you might correlate, you might understand. And if you have any suggestions, then please, I'm very happy that you commented my videos. So what is the first approach that you need to do in learning how to think? Right now you must be thinking that, man, I know how to think, but that's the point. Except what is your current approach towards thinking? As a kid, our curiosities are very high. We are very curious. At that point, what is done that we are given with some packet of information that give us satisfaction. Anything that you ask, or you have any questions, you ask with the parents or any teacher, and they get a set of information and you get satisfied. The source of the information can be any, like you can ask from your teachers, you get information from your parents, you get information from your friends, movies, novels, songs, lot of those. So let's take an example, like you're having a conversation with your friends about suicide and depression. Then what's the first thing that comes in your mind? You try to remember all those information, all those packet of information that you have learned about suicide and depression, and you make an opinion. You also don't make an opinion, you actually borrowed some other's opinion that you have listened either on some interviews, or you have read in some post in Instagram, or you have learned from a YouTuber also. Those old memories have a great impact on your opinion. One of my friends say that it is stupid that you can't deal with your problem, and on the other hand, my another friend told me that no, you don't know what the person was suffering through, or what the problems are, what is the level of problems. Then I realized that nobody was actually looking at the situation what it really was. That person that actually suicided didn't have a much of problems. He was actually dealing with a psychological problem. In majority of the cases, the depression is due to psychology, and we really need to understand that it's not a real data that we have learned from past, that people who can't deal with problems, they wish to suicide. So that's another topic, but in essence you get the example, like it is a mental disorder and it can be treated. So coming to the next step, on the current approach of your thinking, how do we solve the problems? Yeah, we means I included. I also am learning. So a friend came up with his problem, and the first thing that we do is we recollect the data that we have learned from that interviews. And what's the first thing that you try to do? You try to sell your opinion. Yeah, I have observed that too, and it's with me also that in the past, whenever my friend wanted an opinion on anything, I wanted help, the first thing that I did was try to recollect the data and then sell my opinion. I'm not judging. I'm not saying that your opinion is good or you're bad. It's basically not your opinion. It's just a stolen opinion, or I may say stolen perspective. And after giving the solution, you feel satisfied because you feel happy because you have given them a solution and you think you have helped them. And that's okay. People might be happy that you helped them, and the solution may be promising and it may turn their problems and it may help them a lot. But in that process, what you really missed is that you didn't think it yourself. And what happens when you are yourself finding a solution? In this age of internet, we have lots and lots of packets of information. What's the first thing that you do? Yeah, definitely, you Google it. You get a millions of results in Google about a post, about some videos. For example, like you have any problem in your current relationship and unfortunately you broke up. So what will you search? It will be how to get your ex back. Yeah, the situation may vary, but this is one of the toppest result. Means you can see in Google how many searches have been done for this query, and for some queries like how to impress girls. After all, there are so many videos. Why do people search about it? Because people are looking for the packet of information, and from that packet of information, what you just do, you feel satisfied, you keep on acting on that, you never question what the real problem was. And what that basically is doing is you're searching for what should I think, not how to think. Alright, and don't just feel that it's your mistake. No. That's how world works, man. The people give importance and acceptance to the one who are more knowledgeable, not who are more intellectual, or I would say who know how to think. And that's okay, because as world give you acceptance, so your main priority and your main focus will be definitely on collecting much more and more data as much as you can. And I'm not saying that it is right or wrong, and that is the reason why we care much more about borrowing others' perspective, taking others' opinion, and rather than thinking on our own. And that's why we don't care about thinking, and that lead to a more less and less number of out of box ideas, because we care much more about borrowing others' opinion and thinking about others' opinions and taking a stealed perspective. Have you noticed that why everyone insists on much more on reading rather than thinking? Like your parents also have told you to read and read. Yeah, definitely I'm not opposing that thing, and to be honest, if I am telling you about any of these, this is because of a borrowed perspective. Yes, I have borrowed this perspective, definitely, but in a different way. I have borrowed this data, but in a different way, because data is not bad. No, if it makes you think, then it is good. If it makes you to think in a right direction, then it is good. If it teaches you how to think, then it is good. So many of you right here would be quite confused, so let's just cut the chase and get to the point. How to think. The first thing that you really need to do, the first step of how to think, is just say, you don't know a shit, man, you don't know a shit. And trust me, it's not that easy task, because our world works on accepting knowledge. You won't just say that I don't know. They will call you idiot, ignorant. Those are not just any people. Those are your own friends, your family, your spouse, It can be anyone, and those are close to you, and you have emotional bonding. You need acceptance. So you have built this habit saying, I don't know. It's gonna be taking a lot of time than you think. It's gonna be taking a lot of practice. It's not impossible to achieve. You can definitely achieve it. But that's why I'm being honest with you. And now, as you look with a fresh perspective, what you need to do is see all the data, all the current problem with a fresh perspective and without any of your past knowledge or your past opinion and even your past beliefs. Here are the things go stuff, because you have to ignore, or I would say keep aside, your previously collected data of the most important thing that you have learned from your own experiences. Yeah, it's really very difficult. At this point, many of you would say that I have put all my previous knowledge, all my previous data aside, but no, you haven't. You have all that previous beliefs. If you are intelligent, then accepting that if you don't know a shit means that just you keep aside all your emotions and all those feelings aside. You don't just pick sides on what feels you good, and then let me tell you what happens. Your previous version, what it did was decided or take the side that you feel is good, that is emotionally good for you, and the other one felt bad. And that's the thing that you need to keep aside. You really need to think what actually the situation is, and make your opinions not from the others' influence, not from the narrators, not from the YouTubers, not from the reporters in the television. No, you have to notice and see what the real data is. And the thing that I have noticed while I had a fight, well, I would say later about the fight, or I would say that, haven't you noticed that when anyone else or when you are fighting, that during that fight all you do is stuck to your point, and majority of the times the point that you are standing for was chosen for emotional basis, that you felt right. And being an intelligent man, and knowing how to think, the process of thinking will expand your perspective beyond this, and you would be able to know what are the problems on both the sides, which side you really want to take. Aside from taking different points, what you really want to do is introspect your previous points of views that you have built from your experiences or you have borrowed. And till this point, many of you have realized that many of the beliefs that you have were much more one-sided, and you decided to take that side emotionally. And that's why many a times fighting begins. Many a times you involve your ego to just prove yourself right at any point, may it be right or wrong. I just want to say that don't be just influenced by others or see the current situation with what you have experienced earlier or your previous collected data. A major bulk of data that you have received is from your previous experiences. If someone cheated on you, that doesn't mean that all the men are douche or that all the girls are gold digger. No, but some have these opinions and they have believed it so tightly that they lead to more further problems in their future relations. And like, we can take one more example. Like, some people have bad perspective towards a particular religion, a particular country, and they just judge each and every move that they do, and they judge all people from that particular religion and that country. We can take one more example, like discrimination. All type of discrimination is just because of the previously collected data, and abandoning that data and accepting that you have abandoned it, now you would be looking for new further perspective. And honestly, it is tough doing that, but it is not impossible. So start accepting that you don't know shit. The second step of how to think. Now, after abandoning all your packets of corrected data, now observe and get fresh data of the situation then and there, and think on your own. Don't just be a follower of someone. Don't just follow the narrators. Don't just blindly follow the narrators. Now you have to take a fresh perspective, a new look around all the kind of data and think. Now when you are with a friend and there is a topic or a problem what you are discussing, you won't be just looking for your previous data. You won't be just recollecting. And if you are recollecting that, then it's okay. Just say this phrase that you don't know a shit, man. And impressing those people by giving them solution is much easier, because it is what you have been doing for the past many years, but you don't develop a perspective of your own. So now that's what we are focusing on. First off, you won't be developing some superpower or thinking like Sherlock Holmes or Superman or whatever you can fantasize or whatever your fantasies are. No, definitely not. Thinking like that will make it impossible to achieve. And I told you, this is not impossible. This is definitely not impossible. This is totally possible. Anything is tough, that doesn't mean it is impossible. You need to work on it. You need to work on your previous habits, and all you need to do is take a few moments off from your regular life, just a few moments, and abandon all your data that you know, and now look with a fresh perspective. You will definitely be forgetting about this many a times. You won't even remember what I tell you right now. And this is a skill to practice. You need to develop this skill. Practice more and more, and it would be more comfortable to you. And if you go back to your previous self, it's totally okay. Investing the time now made something right. You have learned some of the things, and if you practice, you can definitely be more efficient on how to think, not what to think. Just remember that the thinkers are always at zero, as new data is collected every day and your perspective is changed. Yeah, I'm discussing about this method of how to think. My perspective might change next week or further month from now or a year from now. There's no problem. I am totally accepting the change because my beliefs are not firm. My beliefs are flexible. I am making flexible beliefs on the basis of my thinking. And like you, I am also trying this habit. And like you, I am also trying to learn each and every day, working on this habit, working on how to think, working on my mind, sharing my perspective. And this is all what this channel is about sharing your perspective. I really want to learn more, and I think the best way is from learn from everybody around me. I believe that I can learn at least a single thing from each and every one of you. So please share your experiences and what you have learned, what you think can help grow, what you think can help grow others. If you really want to share, just DM me and follow me on Instagram, and we can share your story and what you have learned in this channel. I really want to thank you guys who have listened till this far, and remember, think, learn, and grow. Please follow us on Instagram. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. Yeah, one last thing. I really want to be honest. All these things that I discussed today is from a book, the rudest book ever. I really recommend, if you are more into this, to dug into that book. There's a really lot more that you can learn from that book, and that this is just a small part of what I have learned from that book, but I really recommend this book for you. So that's it. Thank you guys.